Hi, I'm Dr. Michelle Haynes. I'm an OB-GYN here at Kelsey-Seybold Clinic. I think my greatest satisfaction is getting to care for a patient for so many years. How fun it is to see those changes in their life. The young girls that aren't ready to start a family yet and then are, and we get to go through that process together, or the new moms that then finish their family and then getting to care for them into their menopausal years. And I really enjoy that continuity of care. When I was a child, I apparently talked to my mom about wanting to be a nurse. And she said, well, you know, girls can be doctors too. And somewhere along the line, I decided I wanted to be a pediatrician. And yet when I got to medical school, that morphed into more of women's care. It turned out I wanted to do whole life care. What brought me here was looking for more of a clinic that could provide family-centric care. Your specialist and your primary doctors are typically all at the same location, or at least in the same system. When I need a referral, I can call and get them on the phone. I can share the medical records with them very easily. I can shoot them a message. That is very, very easy. One of the most important things you can do in OB-GYN is provide a wellwoman exam. And we end up addressing a lot of things at that exam, and it varies by age and year to year and what the patient's concerns are, but it's a great time to touch base at least once a year, whether the patient feels well or not. And if they don't feel well, it's a good stepping stone to figure out what the next step should be after we've met them or caught them up on their care to that point. Starting a relationship is probably the first step in any treatment plan. And that can be sometimes done in one visit, and sometimes it takes a couple of visits to really establish a plan and a trust, and to get on the same page, to really co-manage together what's called patient-centered care, patient-directed decision-making, where we talk about all the options, risks, and benefits, and we help to guide them to what's best for them.